Welcome to Cooking with Maddie, a totally real cooking show that we did not just make up. Today I'm going to show you how to make my Grandma Dot's famous beef stew. Now this recipe is perfect for the fall. It's not quite cool enough for it yet, but it will be soon, and this is a great thing to enjoy with your friends and family. So we're going to make the beef stew, and we're also going to make a pumpkin-shaped bread loaf. So I'm very excited for that. Now, to get us started, I've already done all of the hard stuff because no one wants to sit there and watch somebody chop up an onion. Here we have about 1.5 pounds of stew beef. We have about 6 cut up russet potatoes. We have 6 cut up carrots, a yellow onion that is roughly chopped, not diced. We also have 6 stalks of celery, about 1/4 cup of flour, and then 3 bay leaves. We're also gonna use a little bit of olive oil later. So first, what we're gonna do is take the flour and mix it in with the beef. Now you wanna make sure that you're coating every single piece very well. You gotta get in there and you gotta get your hands dirty. Make sure that it's thoroughly coated. This is what makes it really, really good. I'm gonna take the oil, just kind of spread it around. Start the heat. And let it warm up just a little bit. So coat the pan and get all your meat in there. Now, if you're feeling spicy, you can throw in some spices. All right, so once they're done, you just move them over, into this bowl. You throw them all over the floor, apparently. And then, while the pan's still hot, put some olive oil in. And now, you're gonna saute your onions and your celery. Just until translucent. So while those are going, you're gonna pour your beef into your big pot, and you're gonna cover it with about 1 inch of water. So after you've let the beef cook for about 30 minutes, you're gonna take your onions and celery and pour them in the pot. Take your potatoes. And your carrots. And finally, your little bay leaves. And then you're gonna cover the whole thing either in water or beef stock or chicken stock, and you're gonna let it cook for about 1 hour. While the stew cooks, let's get started on our bread. So I just got some frozen bread loaves that's pre-made. You can make your own if you're feeling adventurous. I wasn't. So we're gonna use the frozen stuff. So what you're gonna do is take 1 loaf and cut it in half. And then we're gonna roll it. Then we take our brush and a little bit of melted butter and just brush it over the top. We're gonna let that rise for a little while until it's about twice its size. Oh, while you wait, it's great to pour yourself a glass of wine. Anyways, let's get started on our bread. So they've risen a little bit, got them nice and good. And so what we're gonna do is take this twine and we're gonna tie it around the bread so when we cook it, it'll cook like a pumpkin. So what I've done is just taken this cooking string and tied it around the bread in a way that will make it cook like a pumpkin. So now, I'm gonna take this egg, whisk it up, take just a teaspoon of water, pour it in, just whisk it all together. And then we take our brush, brush the mixture on. The oven is ready. So next what we're gonna do, because this is a more savory recipe, is take some of this chili powder and just dust it on. You can also use pumpkin spice too if you want it to be a little bit more sweet. And there you have it. That is our finished bread. We're gonna put it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then when we're done, we're gonna turn it into a bread bowl. The bread is done. So this is what you should get at the end of it. It's really cute, and it's just a little pumpkin guy. You're gonna take the strings and cut them. We have our perfect little pumpkin bread, and it is ready to go. The soup is almost done, and it's about time to plate it up. And the stew is ready, the bread is ready. Unfortunately, the bread turned out a little bit smaller than I had originally hoped because I didn't give it enough time to rise, so we're not doing bread bowls, but it's a great side dish. We're gonna finish it off by brushing some butter on, just to give it that nice, delicious glaze. And then we're gonna take some salt and pepper, sprinkle it over our stew, and voila. Thank you for joining us for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoy having this meal with your families this fall. Thanks for watching.